I swear I don't know why I'm recording this, but I'm curious if anyone else had a history or beginning at the Kingdom Hall similar to mine. Excuse me. Well, I'm from Detroit, and when I was what, about 18, going on 19, I met the sweetest, most gorgeous woman working at a store, a woman's clothing store. And she turned out to be one of Jehovah's Witnesses. And, well, that led to me studying with someone. Well, I came to the Kingdom Hall first, and it was a wonderful experience. Um, she did explain that we could not be involved because she was one of Jehovah's Witnesses, but we did. We did kind of have a touchy-feely event, and eventually we married, but that didn't last long because someone else was already pregnant. So that marriage broke up, but um, I guess I was interested in the truth because me and my new wife, after that, both had gotten interested independently of each other, and uh, we remained interested in it. Eventually, we started. We had the baby. We started going to the hall and all that. It was shaky on our part. We would break up. She wouldn't let me see the kid. Well, there was already another kid that she had. Um, see, where am I going with this? Um, well, at some point, we were studying with a elder and his pioneer wife, and they were pushing for us to get baptized. I wasn't really ready. I was totally convinced, but I wasn't really ready. But then my wife said she was ready, and for some reason, I just could not see her getting baptized before me. Isn't that ridiculous? And I went on ahead and said I was ready to, so we got baptized together. This was in, excuse me, this was in 84, I think. Late 84, we got baptized. Um, I remember, though, being at an assembly one time. It was a district overseer at the circuit assembly. He told a story about these brothers who had written into the society about something that they were interpreting in the wrong way, and the brothers rejected it. And so the ones who sent the letter ended up uh, leaving the truth. Now, the district overseer mentioned that years later, the society came around to what those brothers had suggested in the first place. And then he made the point, though, but by that time, those brothers were out of the truth because they, how do you put it? They didn't stay in step with the faithful slave. Now, that disturbed me, but I just pushed it to the side. Um, some years later, this marriage broke up too, and I don't know. Somehow I just knew I had been a married witness, but I had never been a non-married witness, and I already knew I wasn't strong enough at that point to be a faithful witness and not married. That's shorthand for saying I knew I was gonna have sex, even whether I was married or not. So I disassociated myself. This was in '88, and so yeah, I've been gone now for about 33 years, but they still had a hold on me. Anytime I saw the witnesses, I basically would hold my head down in shame. And I dared not to read any apostate or anything like that until about 2 years ago when a coworker of mine told me that Jehovah's Witnesses used to belong to the United Nations. I laughed at that. I knew that was a lie. So she told me, look it up. I said, okay, I'm going to look it up. I looked it up, and it was true. They had belonged to the United Nations for about 9, 10 years. Excuse me. So that opened up the floodgates. I started looking at everything. Eventually, I was exposed to crisis of conscience. And I had heard about that brother back when I was 21, Ray Franz, but I dared not delve into it. But now that I have been exposed to crisis of conscience by Ray Franz, oh my goodness. Now I know that Jehovah's Witness is not the truth. They are not God's people. I mean, I don't have any complaints against them, but the gig is up. The jig is up, however you put it. And I know it's not the truth.